Well, it was about this time last year when I introduced a young man on the verge of turning 15 who was wishing his life away because he was dirty to the fact that it wasn't his 16th birthday. Jett Turnbull is the young man's name, and no doubt he's counting away the days, the hours and the minutes as that 16th birthday comes around. And of course, he will join the famous Turnbull family as a fourth generation member of harness racing. I caught up with Jett to find out how the last 12 months have been going. Well, it's great to catch up with you. As I mentioned, the 16th birthday is starting to roll around. No doubt you've got it down to hours and minutes and not days.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. I think it's about 2.5 weeks until I start driving, yeah.
And how's the last 12 months gone? Has it been just crawling along in your eyes?
Yeah, I think it's been 12 months for everyone else, but for me it's felt like it's been nearly 24 months. I'm just too excited to get out there.
Well, the big day is July 18. How are you feeling?
Yeah, pretty good at the moment. Nerves might get kicked in a bit on the day, but at the moment, yeah, I'm just excited.
So how many trials have you driven in over the past 12 months?
Oh, well, you could say I've nearly done it every Monday for the past 12 months, yeah, so enough, too many to count.
How many winners then?
Oh, I think there might be a couple there, too many to count as well.
What was your favourite horse during that trial period?
I really enjoyed driving that Phase of Glory for Dad. Just one of our best horses we've ever trained, and Dad let me drive him once, and yeah, I've really connected with him.
Is there a horse that you're looking forward to driving? No doubt you won't be able to drive Phase of Glory at this stage of your career, but is there a horse that over the past 12 months you've developed a good association with?
Yeah, it's really probably him, but the worst part is he's a Metropolitan horse, and I can't drive them for another about, I think, 18 months. So, but yeah, really love him so much. There's a couple there as well. Potter, he's racing here Tuesday. We've clicked along good, and yeah, probably Phase of Glory when I get my A grade.
Now, are you planning to drive at a Bathurst meeting once that licence is handed over?
Yep, my birthday's on a Tuesday, I think it is, and hopefully I can drive the day after on the Wednesday.
Geez, there'll be some celebrations at that particular meeting.
Hope so.
No doubt it'll be a big crowd too. There'll be a lot of interest in how your career kicks off. How do you think the family, the emotions are going to be as far as they're concerned?
At the moment, they're all very proud of me, how I've done all my trials. Mum and Dad and Arnie, Amanda, Mitch and Steve, they all very proud of how I'm driving at the moment. So hopefully I can just keep up the good driving, and then they can keep me rolling along.
How are you going to feel when you're driving now on a competitive basis with Amanda, with Mitch and all the family members, because there's a big team? How are you going to feel out there and mixing it with them now?
Yeah, it'll feel really good. I'm super excited, and yeah, just driving against them even in the trials, it's just heaps fun. They teach me what to do in the race as well. When I do something not wrong, just not something right, they'll teach me out there, and it's always good driving against them because they're not afraid to talk.
What's one of the most important lessons you learnt during the trial period?
Probably just the way to actually drive. Dad taught me proper things in a race. Get up on the mobile nice and early so you're not in the way of anything. Just, yeah, everything Dad sort of taught me.
You've got the famous red and blue colours with the white, and the helmet looks absolutely spectacular. Your great-grandfather, pretty different type of helmet to what he used.
Yeah, it was weird. I was only looking at that last week thinking how much everything's come along now, and yeah, it's looking real good at the moment.
Well, I asked you how you thought Dad would be feeling when you step out for your first assignment. You're called onto the track by the starter, horses out onto the track. How do you think Dad's going to be feeling? Because I thought we'd ask Dad himself how you're going to be feeling when this young man takes to the track for the first time, another member, fourth generation of the Turnbull dynasty to go out and compete in harness racing.
Yeah, I don't know who's going to be more nervous, me, Mum or Jett. So we'll, yeah, it'll be a very exciting night for sure.
Very proud moment for yourself, your wife Kathy, and the whole Turnbull family.
Yeah, for sure. As you know, we're tight-knit, family out there, and we're all working in together, and Jett's just lived and breathed it from the day one, and the countdown has been on for so many years. It's gone from years to months to days, and he'd probably tell you hours by now, but super excited, and can't wait for him to get out there.
Nathan, how did you feel at your first drive?
Yeah, pretty nervous. You can't wait for it in the build-up, and then, when you finally get out there, but it's, once you're out on the track, your nerves sort of go and it's business, but I'm sure he'll have plenty of nerves and people giving him a bit of stick, but I'm sure he'll handle it.
Yeah, there is pressure involved. You had your father, Steve, looking over your shoulder, and of course the great man himself was still alive in those days, AD, the Hall of Famer. A bit of extra pressure there.
Yeah, not really. I've said it before. People ask, when you've got the Turnbull name, is there more pressure? But it's actually complete opposite. You're just blessed to have such a, great background of people you can lean on and ask for guidance, or if you need help with anything, they're always there for you. So probably the complete opposite. There's no pressure at all. You're just blessed to have them on your team, really.
Have you got a horse ready for the Bathurst meeting the day after his birthday?
I'm sure we'll find something for him to drive. He's already told me that he wants 3 or 4 drives, so we'll see how we go. I'm back and forth to Queensland over the next couple of days, so it's on him to have the team ready, so at least if they don't go good, I can blame him.
Yeah, but not just 3 or 4 drives, mate. You've got to have one ready to win.
Yeah, well, that's always the next thing, but obviously that's not easy to do, so obviously we'll do our best to, have some there competitive, but the new junior driver thing they've got coming in is definitely going to help him a lot, and I'm sure he'll get a lot of opportunities.
What's the most important lesson you're going to pass on to Jett before he does have that first drive?
There's sort of not too much, I can pass on that I haven't already over the years, and it's just go out there and at the end of the day be safe and come back in one piece. There's always next week or another race, it's don't put all your eggs into one basket or you'll end up doing something silly and that. So just come back in one piece and go out there and have fun, and everything happens for a reason, and he'll get his turn when it comes.
When I first introduced Jett, Nate, I asked him what would he like to win, what was more important to him, the Miracle Mile or the Inter-Dominion. His reply was, I just want to do the family proud. Well, he did that the day he took his first breath. From now on, it's all just to be enjoyed and a plus.
Yeah, 100%. You get asked that over the years, but he'll soon work out. Any race is a great race to win. That's always, you've got plenty of owners, it means a lot to everyone anytime you win a race. So, there's no pressure there. So whatever he wins and whatever he wins, I'm sure it'll just be a bonus for him.
Nathan, what a wonderful sport or industry. We can put them into 2 different categories or into one basket. Harness racing is the fact that here we have a 4th generation Turnbull, but throughout harness racing itself, the fact that generations can work together, male or female, and enjoy this wonderful sport.
Yeah, 100%. We're blessed like that. Yeah, they're there from day one, as you know. Like Mum tells the story of jogging lots when we were still in the pram and stuff. Like you're out there from day one, and you just live and breathe it. And as soon as you're old enough to reach the stirrups, you drive. And I can remember doing jog trips for Dad in the car, with 12 horses behind me sitting in a baby seat, so I could actually reach the pedals. So it is great like that, and a real family sport. And any way you can get involved, try to do it. And that's why I always try to encourage the young people, because obviously they're the future of the sport. So any time you can help out the young people, I try to.
One thing we're not going to miss is that spectacular helmet in the course of a race. It just stands out. We're just comparing it with AD's.
Yeah, it's a bit different to the old red super top that we all watched over many years, but it's got plenty of flair. I told him he's going to look like the American flag by the time he gets out there and giving him a bit of stick, but it's come up good, so it'll be something for the Turnbull followers to follow, another name to follow.
Well, Jett, Dad's got 2 horses in on Tuesday at Clubman Angle. He's got Potter in race 4 and Phase of Glory in race 8. I can't get you the tip, but what horse would you like to be driving?
Probably Phase of Glory, because I know he's a bit better than Potter.
Well, it sounds like a tip as far as I'm concerned, Nate. So hopefully the pressure's on you. Back up your son with Phase of Glory.
Yeah, well, hopefully we can. He's been going well up in grade, and he just dropped back to a bit easier race. We're drawn awkward, but hopefully, we can get some money there somewhere.
How's better be the best?
He's all good. He's coming along. He's probably about a month off a trial. We're not rushing him too much, and all systems go for the Breeders' Blue.
Well, congratulations. A proud dad. Jett, I'm looking forward to seeing your career take off as of the 18th of July. Well done, and thank you for tonight.
Thank you.